First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution states that Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or of the right of the people peaceably to assemble and petition the government for redress of grievances. Censorship in schools is a common occurrence, but it's becoming a much bigger issue today. Students need to become educated on what their rights are so that way we can prepare them for the future and we can stop unnecessary censorship.
Along with researching this topic and finding credible sources, us three as individuals have faced censorship in schools at one point in our life.
It is unconstitutional for schools to censor students to a certain extent because students have the right to free speech. When the rights of students are being reduced, it inevitably impacts students for the future. Today, we are going to discuss the problems involving in censorship in schools, the causes for censorship, and the solutions for censorship.
Now let's move to the first main point, problems involving censorship in schools and why. Censorship is becoming more of an issue in today's society, and not just in the U.S., but all over. Private schools are stricter on their students than public schools in general, but is now past a breaking point. In South Korea, like Minsan School, the freedom of speech and expression has been demolished. Minsan recalls that, along with the uniform policy, a specific hair length is required, and no adjustments to hair color or gel. There's no makeup, jewelry, no phones at all, and then clothing, the length of clothing cannot be adjusted, and all black shoes are necessary. Disobeying any of these rules result in various types of consequences. As for the U.S. Department of Education has made a list of forbidden schools in the classroom. They state that these words are harmful to students and all individuals in American society. The list consists of dinosaurs because creationists might not like it, Halloween because it suggests paganism, birthday because not everyone celebrates it, divorce and disease because it might be a factor in some kids' home life, and other simple words like guns, hunting, rich people, Ronald Reagan, George Bush, both of them, and freedom. Censorship like this is a problem, and it's taken away the students' right to free speech, and it's only getting worse. Sporting events are fun. There's a lot of chanting and cheering, and it gets the fans amped up. According to mystateline.com, students say that these chants help them get involved in the game, and it makes it fun. But now, they are getting stripped of the ability to chant when they want to cheer, because it is hurtful to players, which clearly the players don't care. The WIAA banned simple chants like airball, scoreboard, you can't do that, and more, and the students are outraged. These chants harm no one, and the students clearly say that it doesn't faze them. One cheer includes the chanting of USA. Stream.org says that the OK Conference, including 50 schools in Oklahoma, banned this chant except for after the national anthem. They also banned any type of American flag in the same crowd. The OK Conference says that this chant is derogatory and the flag symbolizes hate and racism. It's clear to see that censorship is becoming a real problem in today's society. Factors like these cause censorship in schools, so now let's bring it to the next main point.
Censorship in schools stems from two main areas: people who demand to live in a politically correct world, and schools who want to keep their image clean in the public. Modern censorship in schools is the result of people who want schools to be politically correct because they are easily offended, and so because of that, they pressure school boards into silencing the opinions of other people that they don't necessarily agree with or like. One of the most recent examples of this was in 2015 when the University of North Dakota officially changed their mascot from the Fighting Sioux to the Fighting Hawks. Now, an article on Time.com gives information that in 2005, the NCAA mandated that UND and 17 other schools ban the use of American Indian imagery and nicknames. If the schools refused to do this, they would no longer be allowed to host postseason events, nor would they be allowed to use the imagery or the nicknames during postseason play. This would make sense. This request would make complete sense if it was coming from the Sioux tribe specifically, but it's not. In fact, the Sioux tribe took pride in the fact that their tribe was used as Linda's mascot, and they did not want that mascot to change. But despite the wishes of the Sioux tribe, the mascot was changed, and the censorship is still continuing, because UND students can no longer chant the name Sioux without possibly being fined or the school facing sanctions because they're not being politically correct. Schools will also censor students when they want to keep their image clean. So when a student speaks out about a problem that they see happening in their school, the school board will punish the student until the matter can be resolved. An instance of this comes from the Huffington Post when in 2016 a student from Wichita Heights High School was suspended after he tweeted his personal opinion about the poor performance quality of the school's athletic team that year. Wesley Teague, who was the senior class president and an athlete himself, tweeted that Heights U is the equivalent to Wichita State University's football. Teague was suspended for the rest of the year because the school claimed that he was violating the student conduct code, which prohibits cyberbullying. Now, Teague was only allowed to attend graduation, but he was not allowed to give a speech, nor was he allowed to attend any post-graduation school-sponsored events. And his tweet could hardly be considered to be cyberbullying, considering that he did not mention by name any student or teacher, and he technically included himself in the tweet because he's also an athlete. Teague simply stated his personal opinion that he didn't think the school's sports teams did well that year. And because of that, the school suspended him for his opinion because they thought his opinion reflected badly on the school. It's incidents like these that is proof that censorship in schools is getting out of control, and there needs to be a solution to stop it, which brings us to our next point.
To overcome the censorship problems, you must be educated on what your rights are and able to recognize when your rights are being taken away. If you do not recognize what your rights are, you will be passive and insensitive to every situation when you are deprived of your rights. You can become educated by researching on online sources and getting some advices from experts or people that you trust. According to the website National Coalition Against Censorship, it presented the First Amendment of the United States. It says, everyone has the right to freedom of opinion and expression. You must be educated on what your rights are, and you must be aware of that. And you should be angry about depriving of your rights because it is injustice to you all. Also, the Professor Park Hoon from Busan National University in South Korea had a research about students' tendencies or behaviors who got censorship in high schools or on campus. The result was quite interesting. Among 100 students who got censorship, 37 of students had some specific problems of their behaviors, such as lack of social skills in society, loss of confidence or self-esteem, and having passive behavior toward every policies of school, even though those have the possibility of affecting on their rights. According to the website The Brain Quote, it presented one of the censorship quote that censorship reflects on society's lack of confidence in itself. You must be aware of that. Also, to make a clear point of view, use the education that you have learned of your rights to stand for yourself and others. When you are faced with a situation that can take away your rights, well-educated knowledge will be helpful to support and stand up to it in efficient ways. Those can be from my experience. My high school students made an organization to oppose some reasonable policies that can influence their rights, and did various surveys about the students to bring about the recognition of it. From the outcome by Professor Park that I presented previously, censorship is slowly increasing and getting severe. If you do not use the education that you have learned, you will lose your rights. Please keep this sentence in your mind. Let me be clear, I am an advocate of the censorship.
Censorship is happening all the time and is negatively impacting students. Becoming educated on your rights will help you stand up to censorship and defend your freedom.
Today we talked about why censorship in schools is a problem, what causes censorship, and the solutions to censorship.
Become educated on your rights are, and by researching online and talking to experts and people that you trust. Stand up to censorship when you see it happening for yourself and others.
Let's all take the advice of John Mayer and say what we need to say.